Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I welcome you to the first segment of our week-long Halloween special on Horror Hour. I'm your host, Victor Maddox, and tonight I'm going to take you on a journey through some of untrue stories that have been shared throughout the years, from alien abductions to possession, and to put it in simple terms, stalking. These popular stories never seem to die down and will continue to remain classics. I hope you enjoy this new segment this year. I am excited to be a part of this with you. But for longtime fans, no worries. Horror Hour will be back to regular programming before you know it. And for any of our new viewers, welcome to the Horror Hour family. Be sure to stay tuned for clips from episodes returning next week here on AMC at 10 p.m. Eastern Time. Well, while we're here, let's get started on our first story, shall we? Aliens. That's right. Aliens, you heard it. Aliens. Are they real or are they fake? What's your experience? Have you ever seen a flying saucer? Are crops suddenly being trampled on? Do you feel like, you've met a brand new friend called Mr. Probe? If you answer yes to any of those questions, we here at the Horror Hour don't think you're crazy, because you're not alone. Maybe they're real, maybe they're not. Let's see Sean trying to figure out the connection of these strange occurrences happening in his life in our first story.
Something weird is happening, Doc. I don't know what it is, and I sure as hell don't know how to explain it. I know it sounds completely crazy, and that I sound completely insane, but I think I'm being attacked by aliens.
Aliens? Why would you say aliens, Sean?
Strange things keep happening to me, and it's getting harder and harder to explain. For example, every morning I wake up at 3:07 a.m. without any warning, without any explanation.
You might be experiencing sleep apnea.
Not only that, the power surges, the lights flash, appliances turn on and off.
All of those things are scientifically explainable. For example, body sleep cycles explain why you're constantly waking up during the middle of the night. In addition, power companies often perform overnight maintenance, possibly causing an overload in your circuits.
It gets worse. Whenever I close my eyes, I constantly dream of a bright, white, blinding light. It happened to both my brothers and I when in our childhood before he went missing. Eventually it stopped, but now it's happening more frequently, practically every single night.
Through many years of studying dream analysis, I have understood that bright lights is related to a fear of heaven. You don't have to be religious, but would you say you're a good person?
That doesn't matter. I've also been blacking out lately, not short little blackouts. I'm talking about for days, sometimes even weeks. I've been to so many doctors, and they all have no explanation. I'm completely healthy. During the blackouts, I have no memories. The blackouts happen when...
Sean? Sean? Sean, are you okay? Sean? Oh my God.
Every day in America, 27 people are killed as a result of drunk driving. That is one person every 51 minutes. And according to the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, on average, 2 out of 3 people will be involved in a drunk driving crash during their lifetime. My name is Athena Harris, and I work with Mothers Against Drunk Driving to stop this from happening, because drunk driving is preventable. We don't want you to become another victim. Plan ahead next time you have a drink. Find a friend who will act as a non-drinking designated driver. Take an Uber or a Lyft or call a taxi. Just don't get behind the wheel of a car while impaired. Help keep our roads safe. Keep your family and friends safe. And most importantly, keep yourself safe. Join us by visiting madd.org to find out how you can make a difference, because together we can put an end to drunk driving.
Welcome back to Horror Hour, everyone. I'm your host, Victor Maddox, and I'm going to ask you to lock your doors because of our second segment for tonight was sent to us from some local friends here in Central Florida. A few years ago, you may have seen the story regarding 20-year-old Lydia Jones, a student from the University of Central Florida who went missing one evening while with her friend Kate. It wasn't until this year they discovered the body of Lydia near the college campus in the Econ River Wilderness area, even though the area was thoroughly searched before. But the weird thing was, the body was relatively fresh, and examiners were unable to determine the cause of death, and detectives were unable to find any leads. So what happened that fateful night? Lydia went missing. And where was she from that night until the day she was found? The answer still remains a mystery. But with such inclination to constantly record our lives, we have footage of the final moments of this student's life. Let this be a reminder that even the oddest stories can happen in your backyard. And if for some reason you see this and you do have information regarding Lydia's disappearance, contact the police. The case is still open.
Hey, Lydia.
Hi.
Is lighting in now?
So good for you.
Right?
Oh my god.
Okay, we have 2 weeks left of school. How does it feel?
I'm super excited.
I'm so excited for summer.
You look really pretty right now.
Thank you, so do you. Thanks.
Yeah, it's just... Yeah.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. You going to Smith right now, right?
Okay, yeah, but Lydia, what the hell?
Nothing. Everything's fine.
Okay, yeah. It's being so weird right now. I don't know what's going on. I just don't know. Ugh, she's totally screwing with me. I know it. The joke's getting old. It's been like 15 minutes. What the hell's going on? Jesus!
Sorry.
Okay, Lydia, come on, you're freaking me out. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go!
Let's play hide and seek.
This isn't funny.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Lydia?
I got you. You're it.
I don't know what happened. I can't find Lydia.
Ever wish you can escape to reality where your journey is endless and everlasting? Where you can go to places you dreamt of, seek danger at every corner, and be the hero or villain of your own world? All of these are possible with the new Oasis VR headset. Just strap on the VR to your head and you'll be transported to different worlds, be anyone you want to be, and journey to worlds and beyond. Introducing to one of many worlds is Taylor. He is currently on a mission to find one of the Horcruxes. Hey Taylor, how's it going?
Wow, this is amazing. Oh, no, you don't. Confrigo, Accio. Yeah, I got it.
Launching this summer, Oasis VR will transport you to worlds you never thought were possible. It will change the way video games are played, Make sure you grab your Oasis VR once it goes online this summer.
Has the night gone by that fast? Well, I hope you've enjoyed it thus far. We have reached our final story tonight on Horror Hour's Halloween special. The story is about someone you may know. He's known by many names around the world. He's driven children to madness, even murder. Have you guessed who it is? I'll give you a second. Well, if you've guessed Slender Man, you are correct. And whether you believe in him or not, you wouldn't dare to walk around the forest at night, but these two fools did for a noble cause.
Is this the place? It's really kind of creepy and really far from civilization. Why are we here again?
Because, Stephanie, we're Sean's best friends. He asked us to meet a private investigator out here, so we're doing it. You know he's been acting really weird lately, and I want to help any way I can.
You're right.
Hey, I know I'm right. Now let's find this guy and get out of here. Because you were right about one thing. This place gives me the creeps.
I wonder why he had us meet him all the way out here. A tiny corner of a Starbucks would have been just as nice, and I could be sipping on my caramel macchiato right now.
He said that it had something to do with his brother's disappearance, and that the only safe place to discuss information was far away from people.
So we picked a creepy-ass wood setting? Yep, sounds like Sean. Where is he anyway?
His parents are, with love, forcing him to see a therapist.
We both know that it's them that should see a therapist.
You're not wrong about that, bud. Wait. The investigator's calling. Hello? Where are you? We're here, where you told us to meet you. Huh? Hello? You're breaking up. Hello? Hello?
What happened?
The call dropped. Crappy T-Mobile.
Well, what did he say?
He told me to stay far away from this place.
You know what? I'm done. I might be a crappy friend, but I am going home. This is getting too freaky for me.
I hate to say it, but I agree. Which way is our car?
Oh God, I don't know.
Well, it seems that's all we have for tonight, folks. Again, I'm Victor Maddox, and I hope you have enjoyed this very special segment tonight on Horror Hour. I expect to see you tomorrow night as we venture into some of the country's most haunted places. Stay scared, my friends.